UFO parts. So today I'm going to fix my location. I'm going to go to Franklin, and I've got to head out to Sandy Shores where I meet the potential dude that has information about UFO parts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on use my cheat to get the chopper. Just gonna comment back to one of my subscribers quickly. So what I'm gonna do, just gonna get the buzzard quickly. I'm gonna head out to Sandy Shores. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm on story mode, I'm just gonna take the chopper out to Sandy Shores where I will find Omega. He's a crazy dude that was abducted by aliens at Sandy Shores, and I'm gonna head out now to meet him and get the UFO parts. Now, for all the locations for the UFO parts, you will need Franklin obviously to start it off with. After that you can use any other characters in the game as long as you're on story mode to find the UFO parts, but you must finish it with Franklin. So today I'm going to show you guys how to get the UFO parts on story mode. I can show you guys all the locations of the UFO parts today on YouTube and as well as GTA story mode. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head out to Sandy Shores and find the UFO parts. And for those celebrating tomorrow New Year's Eve, be careful when you go out driving tomorrow night. If you're going to go out drinking, just make sure that obviously you get a taxi home. As they always say, don't drink and drive. It's one thing I would advise a lot of people do. Don't drink and drive this New Year's Eve, please guys. Stay safe and be responsible for how much you drink. Won't want anything happen to anybody. And if ISIS are listening, don't bother the attacks. It's for those listening to ISIS to just be manipulated. So don't listen to that crap. Think for yourselves, because at the end of the day, freedom, yeah, I know it's worth fighting for. I know there's a lot of corruption. But the best thing you can do is get the word out and do the right thing. Don't do things the wrong way, because violence ain't going to solve anything. I learned that from myself. I know from first-hand experience, I know what it can do. There's no fucking point in any of it. This is what made me see sense of right and wrong. And for those at home that are probably watching, if anyone asks, yes, it is true, I am single, I'm not with anyone. So unfortunately my ex at the moment is dealing with another situation. All because of that fucking stupid twat extrovert Mark Fiddler. He's been causing a lot of shit, unfortunately. And it's because of him now in social services that all this shit's going on. So I'm having to deal with a lot of shit at the moment. So for those who are listening and watching,
Wait! Stop! What's the problem, homie?
Wait. Carbon-based life form, check. 6 feet tall, check. Slightly excessive adipose tissue, normal distribution, check. Readings are... Shoot. This little machine is broken again, check. Stardate 14-9-305, time is 7:89 past the 9th meridian. We are clear. Whew. Greetings, CBL. Carbon-based life form.
Greetings, homie.
Have you seen them, CBL?
Seen who?
I don't know. They came to me last week. There was a brilliant joy and a terrible confusion. And they were laughing and screaming and crying all at once. And some said, Omega, we come in peace. And others said, we have come to enslave you. We are an infinitely intelligent race of supercosmic beings, and out of the 6 billion people on this planet, we have chosen you for no good reason. And just then they were about to abduct me and do experiments on me when their ship crashed.
Man, you done lost your motherfucking mind.
And now, I've got to find the pieces.
Man, bullshit.
Look. See this? If you see some, let me know.
Yeah, okay, I will, man.
Alright. Okay, you heard that, guys. Gotta get it for the UFO part. So what I'm gonna do... So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get it for the UFO parts.
What a freak!
So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna literally now, just gonna copy my YouTube video to a friend that's on at the moment on her PS4. Just see if it's appeared live so I can copy it to her so she can have a look on my broadcast as well, because she wants to watch me find the UFO parts, because she also wants to find them as well. So what I'm gonna do, if I'm live it should say I am. So what I'm gonna do, basically what I'm going to do is going to share with one of my friends on her PS4 so she can see what's going on. Right, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start looking for the UFO. Now save my game, I'm going to start looking for the UFO parts. Right. Okay, for this there are up to 50 pieces of the UFO parts, each scattered in different locations. So what I'm going to show you guys today is how to find these UFO parts and whereabouts they are exactly located. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to head to those locations now to where the UFO parts that you can find. Now the first one is quite easy. Can't go wrong on it. first one located, you should find the first. Once you've gone to Omega, come up to this area here. Now you should see a glowing item which is there right in front of me. See guys? If I can get in front, can you get back up? Right. You should hear a noise on location where the UFO part is located. That's number 1 of 50. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to look for the next one. Now all the UFO parts are easily located, you can't go wrong with it guys. Right, the next one. Should be a place for a boat on not far from here. I'm gonna go go look for the next part. And there should be a certain place in Sandy Shores where we should find the boat, but all of the pieces are scattered, so finding more could take a bit of time, so you have to bear with me guys until I get all the UFO parts and take them back to my location. So what I'm gonna do, once I find it, then I know exactly what I'm looking for. There's a place like a scrapyard, or look for a place where there's a boat and you should see it. It's on sandy shores, it's like a trailer of a boat and stuff like that. So when you find it, you know exactly what you're looking for to find the next UFO part. Because it's night time, it's not going to be as easy as it looks. So finding it will be a lot more difficult than what it was before. But once you find it, you can't go wrong. As I said guys, this game, as I said, when you get it to the UFO parts, I said it would not be easy finding the place for the boat, because it's like, it's on land, but you know when you'll see it. Like over here, this is where you'll find the next UFO part, which is number 2 of the list. One should be located around here. As you can see, UFO part number 2 is located. There you go. Should be easy to find. You can't go wrong finding the next one. next one's also easy to find, you can't go wrong in it. The next one should be around the back of this abandoned house. Now as you can see, the next UFO part number 3 is located. And there you go, that's number 3 located. Now to find the next one, so as I said, all the parts are scattered. They're not going to be easy to find, as I said, because I've done this one before. I know where they're all located, I know where to find them all, so don't worry guys, I'll be a guide to help you find all the UFO parts. Right, what I'm going to do is go to the next area now. Right. Find this a certain type of house. That's the factory. I'm trying to find this like a certain house on top of a hill. There's like a garden of some sort. It's got to find. Once I find what I'm looking for, I know exactly where to go to get the next one. When I see it, I'll know what I'm looking for. Alright, found the abandoned house. Ah, here we go. This is it. Down here. You'll find the next one located around here somewhere. Now this one is also easy, you can't go wrong in it, so you should find it pretty easily. Just around here quickly. Over here. And around this place somewhere you should find the next UFO part. And you can't go wrong. There you go. See it glowing? There you go, your next UFO part. Number 4 of 50 is now located and found. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head to the next location for the next UFO part. And the next one should be easy to find. Obviously before I go to the lake and do the next one, gotta look for the hippies place and the next UFO part. So what I'm gonna do, I'll add to those satellites in a minute, so the next one will be there as well. The reason why I'm doing Sandy Shores first, guys, because it's also a lot of people struggle finding the ones in Sandy Shores. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to help people gather all the ones in Sandy Shores before I move on to the city of the UFO parts. And the next one should also be easy to find. And what I'm going to do, because I used a certain cheat to do the high jumps with. Which is basically a certain cheat that you can use to do high jumps. So you can jump higher than usual. If you don't know it that well, then obviously you need to type in left, left, triangle, right, right, left, right. Oh, sorry, yeah, square. I'll show that. So it's left, left, triangle, right, right,
Hey, dude,
left,
you need
right,
like a
square,
haircut.
L1, L2.
Hi.
And it should say cheat. Deactivated super jump. And then all you got to do when you're on the reactivate is left, left, triangle, right, right, left, right, square, L1, L2, and your super jump should be activated on story mode. And the UFO part is now located and found. So that is now number 5. It evolves to the UFO parts. So if you struggle to get to certain areas and you need to jump, just do the cheat I said and it should be fine. Now what I'm going to do now is go to the next area where the next UFO piece will be located. Next one, you can't go wrong either because the next one is also located nearby. It's where you will find the communications satellites area. And over here is the UFO part that will be located anytime when I get over there. Now for those who don't know exactly where it is, I'm about to show you guys the clue to finding the UFO part. It's at the back and it should be the top of the package, should be at the far end, be this one over here, and basically you just land over here. And I can just jump up those stairs because I don't have to walk up them to get to the next UFO part. I'll just run over here, jump up here, there you go, next UFO part. There you go, located, number 6. There you go. And that is now number 6 located. The next UFO part should be located in Sandy Shores Lake. Now for this guys, you'll literally need a certain location to where you have to enter the lake from to get to the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do for you guys today is show you exactly where it is. Now the two areas here, you've got the 2 piers, right? Now what you have to do is go between the gaps where these 2 piers are. And what I'm going to do for you guys today is show you exactly where the UFO part is. And I'll have you guys locate the next one. Because I'm between these 2 points, I need to be exactly in the middle in order to look at the next UFO part. It's not easy, but a lot of people get this wrong the first time, but don't worry, I will show you guys exactly where it is. I'll dive under the water because the UFO part will not be easy to find. Once you know exactly where it is, then you're fine. But sometimes it's never easy to find. There you go, there's the next pilot. Once you've got it, go back to the surface and breathe, and then hopefully you'll be fine once you get back to the surface again. Like that. And now I've got 7 out of 50 UFO parts now. So I've now showed you guys the 7th location of the UFO parts. Right, let's get the next one. Just got to go back to the chopper quickly. Now the next one shouldn't be far either. The next one should be located over here. Now to know its exact location, you've got to fly quite high and you've got to go quite far up to get to the next one. But when you see it, you will know when you spy it. but it shouldn't be hard to find, and you should see it quite easily once you spot it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys exactly where to find the next UFO part. You know, a lot of people struggling getting up in vehicles, so it's probably best to get a chopper and fly up here. So obviously to find all the UFO parts, some places you will need air transportation to get around on to get to the UFO parts, and they're not easy to find either. But once you've located them all, the rest is easy. Now around this area somewhere, there's another UFO part that will be located today, and I will show you guys exactly where to find it. Because it's never easy to find. Most people struggling trying to find it, so I'm going to help you guys to locate the next one. It should be on like a ledge up here in the mountains. Somewhere's on a little ledge or something. It's like when you find it, you'll know exactly where to see it, or you'll know when you'll see it, because it'll be located straight away, or you'll see it going on your map and you'll know exactly where it is, and you'll know when you're near it. And you do get equipped with the sensor to find it, but I never use the sensor because I already know where the UFO parts are, 'cause I've done this one before, so I know exactly where they all are and I know where to find them all. So don't worry guys, your life is in my hands to help you guys find the UFO parts and locate every one of them. I'm going to show you guys how to do it today. Right, because I'm like flying around looking for this ledge while I'm flying around. Don't know if I watched the football today and saw the scores. If you did, if you're in the UK and you've watched the football, please do not tell me the scores, because I will find out on Match of the Day tomorrow morning. Oh, it should be far from it now. Hopefully I'm in the right area for it. Hopefully. Please have in the right area. Except I'm not. So have to keep looking around for it until you see it. But once you spot it, you can't go wrong. Finding it is never easy in this area, so it's basically it's just best to keep your eyes open, guys, until you find it. But when you see it, you'll know exactly what you're looking for. So what I might have to do in a second, I might have to ditch the chopper and try and look for it on foot. I might have a better chance of finding it once I see it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the chopper here on top of this ledge, just over here somewhere. I'm going to get it on foot, because when I see it on foot I know what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the chopper here quickly. Coordinates should lead in this direction for the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do, got it, there you go, just locate the next one. So it's in this area, so if you're up here looking this ditch part area here, and you should find it, the next UFO part, which I've just now found the next one. So I've now just found the 8th UFO part. Right, next one you should find pretty easily as well. The next one's in the river, or it's down by the river. There's the one down by the waterfall as well, so I'm going to take you guys to the next location, to the next UFO part. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is. Right, once you get to this location, it's just about keeping an eye out now, so spotting it is never an easy thing, so my advice, guys, once you've done the cheat for the chopper, fly to this location to the UFO part, and it's just simply keeping your eyes open out for it, because when you hear it, you'll know you're close to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go slightly downstream. But I shouldn't be far off on the next one. And if I'm right, I should be getting close to it. At least I'm hope I'm right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop to this side. Because they did say there'd be one by a beach, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to look around. See if I can find it. Just simply just keep your eyes open, guys, because once you find the next UFO part around this area, it shouldn't be hard to find. Oh, there it is. Right, so this is it. Mark your location. This area is basically where that bridge is. Look for this area, and you find the next UFO part. Location number 9 out of 50 UFO parts, and that would be number 9 that you would basically find, and you actually get the UFO parts. So what I'm going to do next, and if you guys are on my YouTube channel, subscribe and add me to your content so you'll get updates every day. Hopefully at some point in the new year I will be doing giveaways, hopefully shortcut giveaways. I'm going to try and get some shortcuts for you guys, and I'll do some free giveaways. If not, I will try and do some PSN codes, free giveaways in the new year, to which I will sort that out at some point. Right, okay, I've now found your 9th UFO box, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys now to the next location, to where you will find the next UFO part. So yeah, now I have 9 UFO parts in the Sandy Shores area, which I've now located for you guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you guys to the next location. The next UFO part you will need to be in this area. The railway bridge, which is above the river where Sandy Shores area is located. You need to find these see this set of rocks in front of you. This is where the next UFO part will be located, and you should find it quite easily. Some people struggle basically landing in these areas, so what I'm going to show you guys is how to land the chopper. All you have to do is, you can get the landing right, you should be able to land it, no problems, drop down, there you go. I've now landed the chopper. Now what I'm going to do, take you guys now to the next location where the next UFO part will be located, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is. Now to find it, all you have to do is go along these set of rocks, and as you see there's the thing behind the bushes, there's your next UFO part. Go down to it and you walk over it, there you go, your 10th spaceship part is now being collected. I now have 10 out of 50 UFO parts. So what I'm going to do next, I'm now going to take you guys to the next location, number 11. So because I've now showed you guys so far 10 out of 50 UFO parts locations. The next one is a bit harder to get to, but most people succeed, some people don't. But as I said, if you get it wrong the first time, don't worry, keep trying, because you will get it right. The locations we're on the map, so you won't go wrong, and they're easy to find, so don't worry. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to point out all the obvious locations. Once I reach the next area to pick up the next UFO part, guys, so I'll show you where you guys go wrong, and I'll have guys get all the parts and where they're located to, so you don't have to worry. I will show you guys any second where the next UFO part will be. Right, for the next one, you'll need to land exactly on the road, because you'll need to literally, you land your chopper. This is for UFO part number 11. It should be located under the road bridge on the river that's between Sandy Shores and the church. And there you go, there's your next UFO part. Right, okay, number 11 has been found. Right, so 11 locations for you guys. The first one is situated in this area. You'll find the first one there. The second is located not far from Sandy Shores. It's on the rocks. The next one I found was near a boatyard, which was basically on top of a hill not far from Sandy Shores airfield. You should find that over here in this area. The next one, which I actually found, was behind the old abandoned house, and that should be around this area here, somewhere here. So you shouldn't go wrong. It's not far from where the old mine is. That's where I basically showed you guys where you find the actual old abandoned house, where I found the next UFO part. The next one, as you know guys, you see where I went to, didn't you? You know the first 3 locations there. The next one was located on this beach area here, so if you go to that location there, you'll find a UFO part. The next one is located under a bridge, and it will be located in this area here. So if I zoom out for you guys, so you can see exactly where it is, that is where your next one will be. The next one was located in the mountains before you went down to the river, and it was also around this area. Now to find it, obviously as I said, I showed you guys on my YouTube channel as you saw. The next one was located on this rocky face here, on this little like rock area in the middle of the river, where you got the waterfalls and other areas like that. That's where the next one was located, as you can already see. Now, as you've already seen some of the locations already guys, I've showed you where they were located in Sandy Shores. And I've also showed you the ones located around Sandy Shores, as well as in the lake, in the rocks, obviously the abandoned house where the mines are. I showed you the ones in the mountains, the one that's down by the river, obviously where the waterfalls are. Right, for the next one guys, I'm going to take you now to the next location for the next UFO part. And it is a weed farm, which I'm going to take you guys to now and show you where it is. So what I'm going to do, actually, before I go to the next location, there is also, before you head to the weed farm, guys, I must advise you on this one, because there is another UFO part not far from my location. So what I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is. Now, for the next one, you will need to be in this area here, this stream here. This is where you need to be for the next one. I'm going to take you guys in now to show you exactly where it is and how to find it.
He's gonna kill me! This is an emergency! Stop! Someone, please!
Yeah, I'll deal you in a minute, woman.
You gotta get me out of here!
Yeah, okay, whatever. Shut your mouth. Don't care, you can bitch what you want.
I just need a ride!
I'll do it later. Busy. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh well, deal with it yourself. You got yourself in the mess, get yourself out. Get yourself out. I'm not helping you. You got yourself in the mess, you get yourself out. As my ex-London, she cheated on me. She got herself in the mess, she's in, she gets herself out. Her mess, she cleans it up. Right, okay, let's get to the next UFO part. Right, the next location, guys, the UFO part. Now, the next one is located, it's underwater, so you will have to swim quite hard to reach it, because the next one will not be easy to find. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to park the chopper on this part of the road here. So I'm going to try and park it. And I'm going to show you guys where the next UFO part is located. So to find the next one, you will need to literally find the next UFO part. And basically once you reach that location on story mode, as you can already see, I'm heading towards it now, so I'll show you guys where it is and where to find it, so you have to worry. And then once you get there, I will show you guys exactly where to find it. And then when I show you guys the next location, you'll know exactly where it is and how to find it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put my broadcast live to a few friends of mine on Facebook. I know they're going to want to see it, so I will show them where to find it. And then what I'm going to do, right, I've now emailed it to a few friends so they can watch my broadcast as well, because they also asked if they can see it. Right, now to find the next UFO part, as I've already showed you guys on my live broadcast so far, now to find the next one, it's not easy to find. Most people get this wrong the first time, but don't worry if you do the first time, try not to panic. The next one is located in this area here. It's underwater, so try swimming for it. Once you get it, you'll be fine. As I said, it's not easy because you have to fight against tidal currents and other tidal forces at play as well, and they are not easy to find, so don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. Oh, there it is. Alright, I've got to try and swim against this tidal force because, as I said, it's not easy to find, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and swim for it now and have it. Right, got the next one, right. So the next one, I'll try and get out of the water first before I get swept away. Right, where I am located now, I'll put it on the map for you guys so you can also see my location. Now for the next UFO part, you'll need to locate it in this river. It's basically located to where I am now. So this is the area where you'll need to find it. It's literally right underneath the bridge and it is a waterfall, as you can already see. So when you go under the bridge on this part of the location on the map, which I'll bring up on the map again just to make sure you guys know where it is located in this area here. If I zoom in, as you can always see where I am, go into that part of the waterfall and go underwater and you should see it right in front of you and you shouldn't go wrong with it. And that is your number 12 UFO part. Now, you shouldn't have 12 pieces located, guys, for the UFO parts. You've seen where I've gone to, haven't you? So you've all seen my locations to where to find the UFO parts so far, so that's now number 12. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you guys to the next location. Now the next one is located on a weed farm at Sandy Shores. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly back towards Sandy Shores. So far now, you guys have seen all the parts, haven't you? With all that and how to find them, so try not to worry. I'll take you guys through it as we go along. Now the reason why I'm starting off down the bottom parts of Los Santos, obviously the Sandy Shores area and stuff like that, is to help you guys locate all the UFO parts, find them all, and then hopefully I can help you guys retrieve the UFO car. Now when this is all said and done, I will show you guys how to get the UFO car once you collect all 50 pieces of the UFO parts. They're not easy to find, as I did say, they are scattered and they will not be easy, so to find them all, the locations are not given unfortunately, because you have to find them, and I'm not going to make it easy for you to find either, but because I'm making it easier because I'm giving you guys hints and clues as to its location. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys to the next location. Before you get to the weed farm, on your way to the weed farm, you'll need to stop at a certain place for your next UFO part. Now, as you can see around here, there is a pig farm, right? I'm going to show you guys exactly where it's located. Because the next one is easy to find and you cannot go wrong on it. So try not to worry. It's a big farm, you can't go wrong. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to land the chopper here. Oh, okay, like that. Just get this done in it. And then what I'm going to do, now around this area, somewhere located there is a UFO parts before you get to the weed farm. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to locate the next one for you guys and let you guys find it. Oh, I've got to try and remember where it's located now, so it should be next to like a cow trough or something like that where it should say where it is. But once you're near it, you should actually hear it. Because each UFO part has a corresponding vibration to which helps you locate the UFO part, but it shouldn't be hard to find once you reach its location. But once you find it, the rest is easy. Now if I'm right, it should be around this area somewhere. Just got to keep an eye out for it. But once you find it, guys, the rest is easy, so you don't have to worry then. Let's try and remember where it's located to. Try and remember now where it's located. And they did say it would be located around there somewhere, so I'm gonna sort of look around and see if I can find it. It should be in that area, but I've got to find it. Don't think I'm in the right area, am I? So what I'm gonna do, I'll take the chopper back in the air if I'm in the wrong area. It's not far from this location, but I should find it pretty easy once I'm near it. So what I'm gonna do, take a look around, see if I'm in the right area. If not, I'll check the right area and I'll let you guys know where it is. Ah, yeah, wrong area, that's why. The right area, the correct area should be over here somewhere. This way you find the next one. So enough, because it does, it'll be on the, I've seen it on YouTube, one of the locations for the UFO parts. Should be located around this area, so you should find it now, guys. When you see it, you will know and you'll spot it. Factors I just have, there you go, there's the next one up. There you go, next UFO part, 13 out of 50 now. So that's just before we reach the weed farm, so it's not bad here, guys. So now I've now found 13 out of 50 UFO parts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys to the next location to find the UFO parts. And that was located in this area. So when you find it, go to this area, in the middle of the field, and you should find it. So you shouldn't go wrong. Right, the next one. Now the next UFO part is also located nearby, so you can't go wrong on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys to find the next location, the UFO part. Now this is a weed farm over here. So, as I said, don't worry, it's not much to carry around. UFO part should be easy to find, and you can't go wrong on it, so don't worry guys, I'll show you where this one is. Right, the next one should be located in this area. So you'll know when you'll see it, because you can't go wrong. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around here. No, obviously the farmer isn't there, so that's good. So you don't have to worry about getting shot at or anything, so that's good. But the next one shouldn't be hard to find, I can already hear it. There you go, next location's in the shed. Come to this location, and you should find it in the actual shed over here. For your next UFO part, so don't worry now, I've already found it guys, so. Right, next one. Let's go to the next location. I'm going to go back to the chopper. Now on your way to the next location guys, so I will show you what that UFO part is. Oh, engine's smoking, I won't have to ditch this chopper once I reach the location where I'm going. The next one is located at Paleto Bay. There are 3 areas where you have to look for UFO parts, and I'm going to show you guys exactly where they are. Now the first one is located in a farmhouse. Now the farmhouse is... Oh, I need to ditch this quick, I'm going to have to, aren't I? If I can get this thing to Paleto Bay, that'd be good. Come on, just hold out till I reach Paleto Bay at least. Just so I can get to the farmhouse, of course, but that shouldn't be a problem. So I can show you guys the next location for your UFO part. Here we go, I'm ditching the chopper because it's not going to go anymore. So what I'm going to do... I'm fucked. I have no idea why that happens, but that's stupid. Even though I had the parachute cheat activated and I already have parachute, so I understand that. Right, so what I'm going to do... I should have had invincibility on me, shouldn't I? Well, at least I'm meant to Paleto Bay.
What's up, bro? Hi. Hey there, sweetheart.
Hello.
I'm doing with one of the cheats of this game, and guys got the next UFO part. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get back to Windows accessories. Just going to go to my notepad quick in my laptop so I can retrieve the cheats, because I copied and saved the cheats to my laptop so I can use them anytime I want, which is ideal. So I'll go to Facebook quickly. Right, okay, what I'm going to do, so I've got 5 minutes of invincibility, so what I'm going to show you guys now. I'm going to take you guys to the farmhouse to where you'll locate the next UFO part. What I'm going to do, just adjusting my mic in the right position so you guys can hear me. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys to the next location where there's a farmhouse. Yep, you guys heard me, watch out for the farmhouse because you'll need to find the next location for the UFO part. Now the farmhouse over here That is where you'll find the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land this chopper. Perfect. And the next one should be located at the top of the shed. Then you go down here, next UFO part retrieved. And there you go, next one's retrieved. But it's the best way to get to it anyway, so if you guys wanted to know. I'll go back to my chopper. Now next one's also easy to find. I'll take you guys to the next location. Now as we go to the next area, there are also areas around the outside of Los Santos as well where UFO parts also will be located, which I will take you guys to those locations and I will show you where they all are. Now the next one should be located at the fire station. As you can see in front of us, that brown building there, that's where we've got to go to the next location. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land this. Jump out. Now to get to the floor to which the UFO part will be located to, guys, you'll need obviously to go up the stairs, because as I said, it's not going to be easy getting up. So unfortunately they didn't make it too easy, unfortunately, to get into the building. So in order to find the actual training building, you've got to find the actual training into which they use around here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys exactly where to find it. So this part over here, see this where they do all the fire training, basically the UFO part is located right at the very top floor. So what you do, I'm going to basically try and jump up to it, it's just so much easier for me. Can't be asked to walk up all those stairs. So what I'm going to do, I'll keep doing that. Guess I'll walk upstairs then to get to it. Basically it's right on top of this training building which they used to do the fire training with. So when you find this place, guys, come down here. Oh, I don't want to look upstairs. Go into here, and there's your next UFO part. Like I'll get invincibility, yeah? And there you go. Now the next one is located in an underground tunnel, which I'm going to show you guys exactly where the next UFO part is. What I'm going to do, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to follow the chopper to the next location, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land it as near as I can before I head to the next location to pick up the UFO part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land it over here somewhere, just to make sure that the chopper is safe and it doesn't get destroyed by the train. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm in the right area for it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through the tunnels before I locate the next UFO part. So I can tell you now, guys, the next one's really easy, you can't go wrong. Because one of these tunnels has like a UFO part in it, so you can't go wrong, you find it quite easily. Some people never find it the first time, but don't worry if you don't find it the first time, I said. Because there are two tunnels, there's one this side and there's also another one, sort of like the far end, so whichever tunnel it's located in, I will help you guys find it and know that when you find it, you'll know exactly where it is then. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure that there's another one located nearby. If I'm right, because that tunnel also ends there, right? to make sure the UFO part is in this one. If you don't find that tunnel, guys, there's another one located not far from my position, so I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is and how to find it. So you won't go wrong, so I'll guide you guys to that location now, which I'm doing now, because not many people get that the first time, not even me. Sometimes I lose track of my position, so searching for it is a hassle, so you know it's... Oh, hang on, there it is. Oh, there's the tunnel. Right, so when you get to this one, guys, literally there you go, next UFO part. Look, I'll watch out for the fucking animal that tries to attack you, but as I said, I'm just going to kill it because it's that way, can't do any damage. And there we go. Whatever that was. Oh, Puma. Right, I've now got the next UFO parts. Right, so I'm going to do now, I'm going to return to the chopper. So I've now got the next UFO part. And what I'm going to do once I reach the location of the chopper, and there it is. I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is. Right, now the next one, I'm going to show you guys now. There's two locations near to where I am now. Well, one's in a cave. Gotta make sure I get the right area first. Now, I've got to show you guys exactly where to find them now. Pay attention, guys, because the next ones are going to get harder now. I can tell you now, they will get a lot harder. One will be located at the top of one of these hills, so I've got to go to the next location to get the next one. Now, I'll just hope I'm in the right area for it, hopefully. Now, one is located at the top of one of these hills, and clearly based on what I'm going to do, scout around for it just to make sure I've got the area right if not go to the next area, because there is one in this area somewhere. I've got to find it as well, so I will try and help you guys find it as well on the way. Comment below, let me know what you guys think, if you know of the UFO parts and the UFO spaceship car that not many people know about. Right, so this one, obviously the UFO part, it would be located exactly where I think it would be, because there's also one in this area as well around here somewhere, so I've got to find. So it's basically just finding it now and it's basically locating its location. I don't know if this is one of the hills where it'll be located. If not, I'll have to look around and see if I can find it. But around this somewhere should be a UFO part. So what I'm going to do, scour around for it to sort of see if I've got the area right, just to make sure. Let's find out if I'm right about this. If it's not this part, it'll be located hopefully over here somewhere. Wherever it will be, I have no idea. So what I'm gonna do, oh god, I'm gonna help you guys get the UFO parts so you can get the spaceship car. And what I'm gonna do, I look around, see if I find it or not. If they're not around this area, guys, then this will be the one where you have to get to the top of the hill. So what I'm gonna do, so this is one where you look up on the hill. So what I'm gonna do, I look around for it. But when you see it, you'll know, because you'll be able to hear its vibration. If this is the right, if it's not the right hill, then obviously go to the far end. But when you see it, you'll know, and you'll actually find it. Right, if it's not this hill, there should be one not far from where I'm located now, so I should be able to find it, because There's another one this end as well. So before I carry on the journey, guys, I'm just going to go over here to get you guys the next UFO part. Now to find the next one, we should find the next one situated in this location. Now it would be either on top of a hill, or will be located right by the beach. It should be sort of like hidden amongst some rocks or anything like that, so look for anything unusual that doesn't make sense with the other rocks, and you'll know that's the UFO part. So it'll be glowing as well, and that's when you'll find it. But when you see it, you'll know what you're looking for, guys, so keep a sharp observation for when you're looking out for the UFO parts, because as I said, they're not going to be easy to find, and they are very well hidden. As I said, they are scattered around, so it's basically finding them and locating them are two different possibilities. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to see if I'm in the right area, but if not, I know there is one around here somewhere because it's also located on the beach somewhere. So what I'm going to do, just going to keep my eyes open out for it, because I know there'll be one around somewhere. So what I'm going to do, it's not around this area, then I'll look around the next area. But I think I might be wrong, but you never know. But always like check certain areas to which you never looked before, and because you can find the UFO parts anytime, any place. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just like looking around, just sort of like scan around to see what's in this area. If you can't find the UFO part in this area, then that's obviously there isn't one in this area. So, but always keep your eyes open, guys, because they could be anywhere. So, and they might not always be in the same place to where I've actually looked. So, some people say they are, some people say they're not. But you know, there are possibilities that they can change. So whether they are or not, you never know. So that's what I've just been doing, sort of like look around to see if I can see anything unusual. So there's nothing unusual about this area, so that's fine. So we can leave this area and move on to the next area. Right, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do, now one of the UFO parts here is also located in this area somewhere, completed base. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the area. One of these islands also has a hut on it, so when you see the hut, you'll know what you're looking for. So look for one of the islands that has like an abandoned hut, and it's like a makeshift hut. People like good camping on, or sort of like do stuff on here. Just like keep an eye out for that as well, because there'll be in that one like a little hut on that you might not notice the first time, because it is hard to spot. So it's not sort of like to keep an eye out for it, because you never know when you see it. Right, moving on to the next area. I just thought I'd double check, make sure the hut isn't located around there or anything, just making sure. Right, if I go to the next area, for you guys to have a look, so you can find the next UFO part. But search the islands, because you never know when you might get lucky, guys, because basically some of the UFO parts aren't easy to find, some are hard, so always keep your eyes open. So what I'm going to do, because I've also scoured the areas just to making sure there's like no UFO parts, because some can be located on top of hills like this, or depending on the area that you're looking in. So always keep your eyes open, guys, because basically finding UFO parts is never easy. So but always keep your eyes open, because when you spot it, you'll know exactly what you're looking for, where to find it, because that is exactly the best way to find in your UFO parts. To get in the UFO spaceship, basically it's called the space docker. It's like a car, but it looks like a spaceship, and people call it the space docker, that's his nickname. But yeah, because you can't find the next one there, you go to the next location. Now the next one, I'll guarantee there will be a UFO part located. So sometimes you've got to look around the areas to make sure you get the area right, otherwise you might not find it. Right, this area you will find a UFO part, because this area has guaranteed a UFO part. As you can already see it glowing already. I can already feel its vibration though, not near its location. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land here. I'm going to go up to it and grab it. There we go, the next UFO part has been located. Right, now I've got the next one. So that was actually easy to find, so that's good. Now in roughly the same area, not far from where we are now. I don't know if it's this area where it's well located nearby unless I've already got it. Without realising, you never know. Right, the next one. Now one of these islands has a hut on it. If you see the abandoned hut, that's where you find the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over here, and as you can see over in this location here, there's also another UFO part that you have to find. So what I'm going to do, now to find the UFO part, it's never easy to find because sometimes not many people know where to find it. Just going to listen out for it. Now the UFO part should be on the rock, shouldn't it, somewhere? If I'm right. It's not on this area, it'll be located here somewhere. Now not many people know where to find this UFO part, so keep your eyes open guys, because sometimes it's never easy to fucking find. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look around for it to see if I can find it. I just found it actually. Somewhere around there. So trying to locate is never an easy thing. Come on, we grabbed it without realising it, I think, I'm not sure. I'm gonna do. Because I know they just only come to the island, it's just sort of like come up here. It should be located around this somewhere. And this should be situated on some rocks somewhere, or near the hut. Just have to keep an eye out for it. When you obviously hear it, you'll know, because you'll feel vibration with the controller and you'll hear it as well when you're near it, so Something they always say is to keep an eye out for the UFO part, guys, because you never know. And you might actually find it. And then again, could be up here for all we know. So it's best to sort of like keep your eyes open. What I'm going to do, I'm going to scour around and see if I can find it. I'm going to sit over there, because you never know when it might be. So this one thing they always say about the UFO parks, guys, the locations do change and it varies to where you find them, so but I might have already grabbed it without realising it, so I just thought I'd look around and see if I could find it. I might have already got it, and I might have already got it, so you never know. But what I'm going to do, since I can't sort of like look around, since I can't sort of foot the rest of the island, I'm going to scour around the outer edge of the island, see if I can sort of like locate the location of the UFO box. They do say there'll be one with an abandoned hut and there'll be a location for UFO park, so what I'm doing is going to sort of like look around and see if I can see it out of the blue. Because you never know where it could be, so sometimes sort of you've got to know where it is and where to find it, so you can always keep an eye for it, guys, so you never know. So by checking around the outside of the island, you never know, because you might see it and you might realise that, I mean, some people actually miss it because they don't actually see it, so sometimes you've got to like keep your eyes open, you know, to know exactly where it is, so that's why I'm sort of like looking around to see if I can find it or not, sort of like scanning around to see if I can find it or not. But I might have already got it, so you never know, I might have picked it up already, so what I'm going to do, since I can't find it on that tiny little island, there might be another one with a heart on it, but you never know. Right, okay, now I'll take you guys to the next UFO part. Now the next one is situated under a bridge. I'm going to take you guys right up to it so you guys can actually see it. Now, in order to find the UFO part, you've got to know exactly where it is. So I'm going to show you guys exactly where it's located. See it underneath that bridge where the road is? That's where we've got to go. So, what I basically tend to do, most people throw the chop up and they usually get it wrong, so people parachute and they get it wrong. So I'm going to show people an easy way to reach the UFO part. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys the most easiest way. Now I used to cheat for using the high jumps like that. Not many people get this right the first time, so don't worry if I get it on the first time, because as I said, it's not going to be easy, but I will do my best for you guys there. Hope you guys reach this location. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do, because in order to reach this UFO part, it's never an easy task. So what I'm going to do, oh shit, as I said, it is not easy to reach, so don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. So obviously sometimes there are other ways you can try it with the chopper. If you can't reach it by jumping, doing the high jump, as I said, use the chopper and get as close as you can to land to it and walk across to its location is. So what I'm going to do, and some people are able to make the jump, some people aren't, so what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to tempt fate and try and do it. So I haven't done it for a while, so I'm going to try and focus on getting this right, because Franklin's flying skills isn't exactly up to scratch, so So I have to sort of like tempt fate and see if I can pull this off, isn't it? See what I can do. As I said, I did say this would not be easy, so what I'm going to attempt to do, I'm going to tempt fate and grab the UFO part. Whoa, I've got to keep the chopper still and steady. Because as I said, everyone knows that I am one of the best pilots on here for getting this right, so what I'm going to do... So I did say to you guys, it's not easy, but there you go, I did it. And there you go, next UFO part. You have to be clever, guys, to do that. You have to be very, very spot on and precise to get the landing right to get to the UFO part. And now I've just got to get the next one right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reverse out, I'm going to drop out, and basically hold R2. And there you go. Altitude fixed and located and done. Now the next one. The next area to where you find your next UFO part. If I'm right, I don't know if it's this way or it's back the other way, because there is an underwater cave you guys have to find in order to locate the next UFO part. So now I've got the ones from Play-Doh Bay. What I'm going to do, I might be the wrong area, so you never know. Or you just can't blame me if I'm not, so no worries. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly back upstream and just to make sure that I'm not forgetting any areas for UFO parts. Well, there is a one in the vines, the vineyards, but if I'm close to it or not, I have no idea. Because there's the military base, so you never know. If I'm not located near the vineyard, I'll go to it as soon as I can to get the next UFO part, because there's another one as well that's in the vineyard, guys, so finding it is never an easy thing. So what I'm going to do, well, the next one should be located in this vineyard somewhere, so keep an eye out for it, because you never know where it could be. But most people get this part wrong, so it's not in that vineyard, it'll be in this one up here. Most people get it wrong the first time because they can never find it, but I know exactly where it's located, so for me it's not hard, it's not science. There you go, next UFO part located. Right, so what I'm going to just remember, guys, go to the top vineyard above, when you find the building, go past the building where the road is, and where the vineyard is, you'll find the next UFO part. It's just basically situated in this location. So I'm about to go to now for the next UFO part, and I'll show exactly where it is. There you go. The next, so basically the UFO part is located in that location, guys, so make sure you get that right. We'll find the next one. There you go, it's 20 now found. And there you go, back to the chopper. So now so basically only I've got 20 left now, or 30 to go now, so there are 30 more locations to look. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to basically do now, to locate the next UFO part. Now there's probably another one inside these shots that I haven't probably thought of yet, but we'll get to that. But for the minute, let's just get the most important ones done, because they're the most important locations of all, because not a lot of people know where to find these UFO parts. Because now you know, also now I've showed you guys exactly where some of the UFO parts are now situated and where they're located and scattered. As I said, I've showed you the 2 farm areas, I showed you the boat location, I showed you the abandoned house. I have also showed you guys the satellites, you know where they are. Well, no, there wouldn't be one located in there. I know that for definite. Now the next one. Now there is one in a certain area. I've got to find the underwater cave. And there's a couple of campers, and so I've got to find the jet skis to get to it. Now, not many people know about this guy, so I'm going to show you where the underwater cave is. Because not many people know of its location and know where to find it, so I'm going to sort of like show you guys where it is and where you locate the underwater cave, because some people actually do miss the underwater cave and they actually do miss its location. So as I said, it's not easy to find and it's not easy to locate either, so when you see it you'll know when you'll find it. So try not to worry guys, because I'm now looking for it as well. So once I find it I will have you guys know it, show you guys where it's located, where the next one will be located, and I'll show you guys where to find it as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look around to see if I can find the underwater cave, because not many people know where to find its location, because it's very hard to spot when you're going in a certain direction. So my advice to you guys is keep an eye out for it, because when you find it you know exactly where you're looking for it. There you go. Right, see this area here guys, this is the next area that you've got to come to get to the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys where to find it. What I'm going to do, because I already know where the UFO part is actually located in this cave, what I'm going to do, I'm going to swim straight to it so you guys know where it is. Right, I've got the next UFO part, so what I'm going to do, now I've got the next UFO part, right, because I've got the next UFO part, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump back on the chopper. So remember guys, location for the UFO cave is located in this area, and you should find the next one. So that is where you need to go to find the underwater cave, to find the next location of the UFO part. Right, the next one. So now I've got you guys to the underwater cave. I'm going to take you guys to the next location now, to find in the UFO part, and then I'll help you guys locate it as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys where to locate the next UFO part, to show you guys exactly where it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over there now. So now I've got that next one. I'll show you guys where to locate the next one. Right, the next one is in the boatyard, around this area here. It's another location we got to come to find the next UFO part, guys. So I'm gonna show you where the next one is. And that distance there's the lighthouse, so we on do. You want to come round here. The next one should be located in the old boathouse. So what I'm going to do, as you can already hear, I'm getting close to it, and there you go, next one. Voila, next UFO part has now been located and found. So now you know where that one is, guys. Right, got the next UFO part, so that's all cool. So what I'm going to do is take you guys to the next location. Now, the next one if I'm right, the next one should be in this area. It's where the farmhouse should be. This is the next area where you find the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find some on the land nearby, I'm going to get the next UFO part. So obviously two of the UFO parts are located in close proximity, so finding it should be really easy. So what I'm going to do, show you guys exactly where it is. First aid kit, nice. Now if I'm right about this, should be good somewhere around here. If not, it'll be where the lighthouse will be. You never know. And next one might be, so always sometimes you've got to keep your eyes open for it because you'll know when they're near in its location. So I just thought I'd look around and see if I can find it or not. If you can't find this area, guys, all you have to do is go to the area near the lighthouse and you probably will find it in that area, because more than likely that's where it will be. You never know. So what I'm going to do, and what I'm going to do is to sort of like look around to see if I can look to see it anywhere, so you never know. Oh, there you go, next UFO part, look. There you go. Oh no, that's scraps, that's cool. So if I'm right, next one's probably located to the tower near the farmhouse then, if I'm right. So I've now located the scrap there, so one of the clues to help me find clues to the missing persons. So that's good, right, so what I'm going to do, I thought there'd be one around here somewhere, but if not then if you don't find it then don't worry guys, because as I said, I wasn't sure if one's going to be located around here or not. But since there isn't, that's fine. Right, okay, so if we move on to the next area, so I thought there might be one located around this somewhere. But if you don't find it then don't worry guys, because as I said there will be UFO parts located in certain areas, some are not. So as I said, locating one is not going to be easy. I did warn you all, didn't I? I said it won't be easy. you never know when the UFO parts can be. See, that's the thing with the UFO parts, you never know when they're going to be or where. Where and when you might actually find them. Right, okay, moving on to the next location, to the UFO parts. Now if I'm right, I should be near Palito Bay again, if I'm correct. So you now know most of the locations, guys, so now you know where to look for the UFO parts. So what I'm going to do, I've already found pretty much most of them now, haven't I? Once I've got all 50, then I can go back to Mega and see that I've actually found them all. So I've got to find all 50 before I can confirm I have actually found them. Now the next one, guys, as I said, they're not easy to find, but you know, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears open, because once you find the next one, the rest is never easy, because you never know, the next one might not be far away. But there is one sort of like located in the beach area somewhere, so you've got to like keep your eyes open for it. If you see it, then you'll know like what you're looking for, guys. So what I'm going to do, guys and girls, whoever you like to call yourselves, I'm going to have you guys find all the UFO parts and locate every one of them for you. So you know where the farms are now, you know where the fire station is, you know where the one in Sandy Shores Lake. You also know about the ones in certain areas where I've said to find them. You know about the ones near the beach, so you know where to find those UFO parts, so you're good to go there. Yes, there was another UFO part around this area, but I can't remember where they said it was located. I wasn't sure if it's at the end of the beach or if it would be like obviously around here amongst the rocks. So always keep your eyes open, guys, because when you find the UFO parts, as I said, they are not easy to find. But if you ever do find one around this area, you have to let me know, because I know sometimes locations do vary and they do actually change from time to time. So that's what I've been getting told anyway, so whether it's true, I have no idea. So as I said, keep your eyes open and keep your eyes peeled out for the UFO parts. Because once you get all 50 parts, guys, you'll be good to go for the next locations. As I said, once you find all 50 UFO parts, and then you'll be in luck to find the next one. Get in the space docker. Right, this area, I know there's a UFO part, but the problem is I have no idea where it is actually located, so I'm going to have to look that up on YouTube to see if I can actually find its location, to see if I can actually remember where it is. I know you did say there was one located around this somewhere, but I can't remember where, whether it was this area or whether it was sort of like closer to the beach, so I'll have to locate it, because you never know. Because sometimes I've made that mistake and I might be like thinking I might be like looking in the right area, then if I'm like that later on I'm actually in the wrong area, so you know, it's crazy. Yeah, but as I said, so you've got everyone, just as I said, look out for the UFO parts. Once you get all 50 and you get them all, you'll be fine. And then when you go back to Omega, you'll get the space docker, so it's really cool. So I'm just making sure that I've got them all and double checking as I go along, so advise you all do the same. Make sure you get all the UFO parts, double check that you've got them all, and then just sort of like go from there and just make sure you've got them all, because once you've got them, then the rest is easy then. So just make sure you guys double check and make sure that you've got them all, because once you have, obviously I've got them off the top of the head, haven't I, so I'm going to keep going along. Because you never know when the next one might appear. I know a couple of these islands, there is a hut on 2 of the islands, but I don't know which other island has the other one on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and locate the island, the hut on, Because there's one island with one hut on and there's another with another one on, so yeah guys, keep an eye out for it, because when you find it you'll know exactly what you're looking for. So the UFO parts do vary, and finding them is never an easy thing. Now the next one should have been on the beach right in front of me there, but as I walked up that's what it should have been, but it wasn't there, so I don't get that one. Whether it's the right area or not, I have no idea. So I'll have to come back on that one. So I'll have to get back to you on that one, guys. I'll search the islands just to make sure that I'm in the right area, just to make sure that I'm searching properly for it. Because they did say it will be located around these areas somewhere, so I always keep an eye out for it. When you spot it you'll know when you're looking for it. As I did say to you, it's not going to be easy to find it. He did say it will not be easy to find, so you never know. And I might be wrong, but you never know, but always keep an eye out for it. So if you ever do find it, you'll know exactly when you find it, so that's all cool. Right, let's get to the next location. As soon as I can't find that one there, we'll get on to the next location, we'll start going for the next one. Obviously we've got the one from the vines, obviously from the hills. There's another one located somewhere as well that I know of. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over there now and get you guys the next UFO part. Should be a cave somewhere. If I'm right about this cave, this also should be UFO part, right? Oh, I hope I'm in the right area for it. Because not many people know about this area of the cave, so looking for it is never an easy thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look out for it now. The next one's located in a cave that's in the hills somewhere around there, so what I'm going to do is see if I can locate it. Further on, let's see if I can locate it. And they just said the opposite of the vines, didn't they? So if the vines are, that's where it will be. Hang on. I think I'm in the right area now. Let's sort of like drop some altitude a bit and see if I can locate it. No, wrong area, wrong area. It's a bit further this way, isn't it? It's either around here or it's the other direction. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort of look. Find the river to where it's actually located. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can locate this river quickly around here. Ah, right, okay, here we go. Right, so that's it now. That's probably why it went wrong before. It was probably looking in the wrong area. So I did say it won't be easy to find. Oh, that's not okay, well, there was it. Where am I going? Ah, oh, I'm gonna try and look at the next one. I've probably looked in the wrong place, haven't I? So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take you to the next UFO location. And the next one is actually in a cave. It's actually in the hills somewhere, so I've got to find the actual stream to which one's off the cave, so I've got to find that one now. And I'll find it, I'll know exactly what I'm looking for. And if I'm right, it should be in that area. Hopefully. It won't be easy to find. It said some UFO parts aren't easy. Finding them is very hard work. Some do take time to find, guys, so try not to worry. As I said, we will find what we are looking for. That's not it. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the next sort of like little stream running off. If I'm right, I'll get back down to the stream. I don't know what I'm looking for. Right, there's the stream. Now if I'm right, so much easier to find on GTA Online than it is here. Unless I'm looking in the wrong area. Oh, I'm going to look over it quickly, see if I can find it. But once you guys find the stream, then you'll know exactly where to find it. As I said, it's not an easy thing to find, so you know it's kind of hard when you're looking for it in certain areas. I've already found the one in the vines, so I know where to find that one already. See if that one runs up there. So I think it does. The next one should be. Hang on. can't be around there, can it? So that's where the stream point runs up, alright. No, it can't be the cave there, can it? It's got to be a tree there, isn't it? Yeah, thought it would be. There's no cave there. Why locating the actual cave is never easy. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably looking in the wrong areas, so you know it's never an easy thing to find when you find the cave. But once you find up there, I think I might have just found it. There it is, the rock face, the cave entrance. That's what I'm looking for. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go down the chopper very quickly, just to make it easier to get to. And what I'm going to go and do, guys, get to the next UFO part. The next one should be located in this cave. So whenever you guys want to find the next UFO part, that's where you find it, okay? That is in a cave. There you go, next one's found. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the chopper now. Right, so we've done the underwater cave, we've done Plato Bay, we've done Sandy Shores. Also we've been to all the locations around those areas, been to the farms. Alright. The next one. Right. I'm sure a lot of people didn't know about this, but Devon Weston's old place will be the next location for the UFO part. So what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to take you guys straight to Devon Weston's place, to where we will find the next UFO part. And trust me, you can't go wrong when you find it. So remember this place, guys, when you were at the end of the game with Trevor and you kidnapped Devon Weston from his place, and yeah. Then he actually went missing, disappears. Well, this is his place, this is where you find the next UFO part, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is. Right, what you have to do to locate the next one. Whoops. Alright, I'm just going to do it. Let me back up here. Let's get back up there, innit? Whoa, now I'm in the swimming pool, what the hell?
Ain't got any fucking sense. Punching you in the face is gonna feel good. Holy motherfucking shit!
Yeah, get lost. Right, let's get to the next UFO part. Right, the next one should be around here somewhere. Where he has like a telescope area somewhere where you find it. So when you find the telescope, you'll find the next location of the UFO part. So keep an eye out for it, 'cause you never know where it could be. It's this area where it's the other house, I don't know.
Someone's on the left.
Okay, you fucking pussy. No problem. Come on, then.
Man, you ain't nothing but a punk.
Right, so let's sort this area up. Let's get back to the chopper. I thought it'd be in this area somewhere, but it might be the wrong house, so... It's not far from where Devon Weston lives, it's like a house on a hill somewhere. I've got to locate to find the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do... Let's come off that one. I thought it'd be Devon Weston's old place that I might find the UFO part, but it wasn't that one. I thought it was that place, but yeah, my mistake, guys, on that one. So what I'm going to do is the next location. It's not far from where Devon Weston lives. If I'm right, it should be this one over here. I thought it was Devon Weston's place, but also I was mistaken, guys, so my mistake on that one. The next one should be located here. Yep, there we go. There it is. You can see it glowing where the telescope is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land here quickly. And pick up the next UFO part. Once you achieve that, it's easy, guys, so you know, it's all good. 20 feet out of 50, not bad. So that is now another piece located. Now the next one. Oh, one kid round there with that, so it's not round here. Oh, this is not fucking easy. Finding the UFO parts and it's taking time as well. But as I said, it's never easy. We now move forward to the next location. And right before we head to the observatory, there should be another UFO part located on Rockford Hill somewhere. Find. Gotta find this like posh house. It's like located somewhere that I've got to go to find the next one. But I'll know when I'll see it, because that's like a tree near the entrance, but I'll know when I'll see it. It's not that close, it's not round there, right. But when you see it, guys, you'll know exactly what you're looking for when you find it. It's one, there's like a tree and it's like in a certain place. I might be in the right area actually for it, so let me just have a look around, see if this is where it should be located to if I'm right. Also, only if I'm spot on. If not, I'll find the next area to go to look for the next one. It should be like a tree somewhere. There's like a certain place where you find the UFO parts. What I'm going to do, I'm going to see which one's around here. I'm right. I don't know if it's located around this area or where it's the next one. But this isn't the area, I thought it would be, but it's not. That's not the area, so what I'm going to do, there's a certain area that I've got to go to find it. But when you find it, guys, you'll know exactly where to look for it when you see it. It's like a posh house, and like there's like a garden, there's like a gate entrance. It's like where Thingy used to live on the game. When you first go to his place for a mission. But you know, it's not easy to find around there. But I thought it'd be around this area, but obviously I'm my mistake on that one. That's what I'm going to do. But when you'll see it, guys, you'll know exactly what you're looking for. As I said, it's never easy to find, so you know, always keep an eye out for it, because you never know when you see it. But if it's not around here, we'll locate it in a minute, because I know where the next UFO part is anyway, so... But yeah, always keep an eye out for this like certain type of house that we've got to find to locate the next UFO part. So what I'm gonna try and do. Now I don't know if I'm in the right area for it or where it's located in this direction. Oh, hang on. Ah, I went past it first time, didn't even see it. I just found it. Location to it's located, if I'm right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look around this area. I don't know if this is it or not, but let's just have a quick look around. Yep, there we go, there's the pond and there's the house. Now I know where to find it. Now to find the next UFO part, guys, it should be right by a tree, somewhere like behind a certain tree. So when you'll see it, guys, you'll know exactly where to find it. Yep, there it is. Right by the pond, look. And there you go, next one's found. The next one will be at the observatory, and I'll show where it is. Los Santos Observatory, the next one. I'll show you guys how to get to it. Now, the Los Santos Observatory is located over this direction. Right, okay, let's go get the next one. And the next one is located around this area, as you can already see already. The next UFO part is actually located in close proximity. There are two UFO parts. One is located, I'll show the next one is, guys. And then basically the next UFO part is located in this location. So what I'm going to do, because there's also another one nearby as well in this same area, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to land the chopper just over here somewhere, where I go and achieve my goal and get UFO parts. So what I'm just going to jump up here quickly. Ooh, shit. That hurt. And what I'm going to do, there you go, next UFO part. Now I've got the next one. The next one will be, oh crap, harsh. Now the next one is also in close proximity. It's underwater and it's in the same area, but it's in a sort of like different area to where we were now a minute ago. So all the way over here to locate it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swim to location. I'm going to go down and grab it. See it, guys, in front of me? Oh, there you go. Well, that's the next UFO part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swim up to it and grab it and go back to the surface again. And that's how you find the next UFO part. Okay, guys, so it's all cool. Once you've got it, find the shore and go back to your vehicle and then go to the next location. I'll show you the next one is. And you'll find the UFO part really easily. So what I'm going to do now, go back to my chopper. So we now have the two UFO parts in those two locations, which is located. So the first one we found was over here, or this area, so also on top of the tower. and the other one was sort of like just over here where it was located, so nearby where the other place was. So it's all cool, okay guys, so there's the tiers where you gotta look. The other one is on top of the observatory, as I showed you guys earlier. Right, the next one. Oh, right, so far so good. Next B. Right, where should I go next to the next one? So we'll go to Chinatown. That'll be the easiest place to locate one. So what I'm gonna do, just locate Chinatown quickly. Should be also located in the sewers as well, that will go to as well for the next one. Right, the next one. Right, Chinatown. Right, there's also one located guys in this area, so I will show you where to find it so you can locate it and get to it. Can't go wrong, and trust me, nothing ever does to me. And I go looking for the UFO parts. And I'll show you where the next one will be located. Right, go to the centre of Chinatown, and there's a certain back alley. The next one will be located here, which is this location here. You'll find the next UFO part, which I have now just retrieved. Now the next one is probably going to be in the subway, so for this one, so I can't still locate the nearest subway to it, but I'm sure I'll find it. If not, what I'll do, I'll just grab any random car from anywhere. It's probably better with sports car there, or motorbikes. Oh fuck me, savage.
Oh man!
Actually, what I'll do, I'm gonna go to my cheats. I'm gonna spawn myself a very special vehicle for this. That should have worked, but if it didn't, then no worries. Let's try and get the other one, Sanchez.
No way! Oh, you okay? My cousin runs an ambulance service, reasonably priced.
Oh, bollocks.
What's going on, brother?
There we go, Sanchez, right. Now I've got the Sanchez and get to the subway. The next one will be located in the subway, guys, so you'll need to find the subway entrance. So what I'm gonna do, so that's where that railway line ends, so we find the subway, we'll find what we'll find. So what I'm going to do, to get to the next one, guys, you'll need to get to the subway. And basically, I'm gonna go get the subway. I'm gonna try and look at the next UFO part if I can. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna follow the railway line up to find the subway. So I've got to use the subway entrance to get to the subway. So what I'm gonna do, if not, I'll have to go to the city, won't I? Or if I find the ammo stock and find what I'm looking for. What? Oh bollocks. And what I'm gonna do is get to the next UFO part. Then what I'll do,
Man, only this.
what I'm going to try and attempt is use the sewer entrance to get to where I need to go. And what I'll do, to get to the next UFO part, guys, you'll need to obviously get on the subway. So what I'm going to attempt now is get to the subway and then basically by driving through the sewers. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, so this is the part of the tunnel I've got to drive through. So basically, to get to the next UFO part, you don't really need to go to the sewers, but if you ever do find the entrance under the flats, it will make it so much easier than going through the sewers, because that's what I would prefer. And what I'm going to do, the next UFO part should be right in this location. As you guys can see, once you come over that wall, get to the UFO part, job done. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to drive up the way I came in. It's so much easier getting out. And when I get back to the surface, I'll get a chopper. And I'll start into the next location. Now I've done that, next one should be located. And what I'm going to do, leave that one there. Right, okay, next one. Next UFO part. I'll show you guys exactly where to find it. Next one should be around here. Now this one is pretty easy to find, you cannot go wrong, it's literally dead center of this location and you will find it very easily, as you can already see. That's where you'll find the next UFO part in GTA story mode. Right, okay. Now the next one. Chinatown. Should be one on top of a building somewhere, isn't there? So I've got to find a certain building that I've got to go to. It's like, well, it's not far from where the Rockford Hotel is, so when I find what I'm looking for, I'll know exactly where to go. It's like a certain type of building that I want to go to find the next one. But when I find it, I'll know exactly what I'm looking for when I see it. Get out of the building to find which one it is. There's a certain building I've got to go to find it. But I find it, I know exactly what I'm looking for. Let's do that. Now there's one on top of the building that sits on guys, but when you see it you'll know when you'll find it, because basically it's not easy to locate at night time unless you know to see it at the back of your hand at night. I mean, I know sort of the city partly at night because I've actually done it more during the day than I have at night. When it comes to doing sort of set of missions, I usually, you know, it's different on one missions, but locating this building is never an easy thing to bloody find. Because it's a certain building I've got to look for to find the next UFO part in order to see it. But when I find it, I will know exactly what I'm looking for when I see it. Certain building that I've got to find in order to get the next UFO part. It's over here because that can't be that. Right, next building. That can't be it, can it? Nope, that's definitely not it. Certain building I've got to look for in order to find the next, like, location for the UFO parts. Problem is where do I find them all? I'm not actually remembering the locations of them all. Trust me guys, looking for this location is not easy. Some people know where it is, some people don't, so you know, it varies. there's a certain building I've got to go to for the next one, and I want to see it. Because why not be able to find it? When I see it, I will know. Oh, exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, okay, so I've searched those buildings. I know I'm sort of like, I don't know what's close to falling on this area. I know it's near Chinatown somewhere, I reckon. To find the building I'm looking for, it's a certain type of building. That definitely can't be it, can it? Nope, that can't be it. I don't want to see it though. Thinking where I might be able to find it actually. I know it's somewhere near Chinatown, no doubt. Hang on a minute. I think I'm nearing its location, so if I'm right about this, there should be another on this area, shouldn't there? If I'm right. I'll have to find it. I knew that would happen. And it's sort of located around there somewhere. I think I might not be in the one building actually. I wasn't far from it, you know. I thought there was one around there as well, but I guess I was in the wrong place, wasn't I? I always thought there was one on that building as well somewhere, but I'll double check. you never know. With the UFO parts, they could be anywhere. What about to do a little scour the area? Search the area just in case there's one around, but if it's not, then I'm not in one place. Obviously might be the one building, so you never know, might have the wrong one. There's a certain building I've got to find before I actually a paper. I know there's the one top of a building somewhere, but when I see the building I'm looking for, I know exactly where to find it. Certain building I've got to find to look at the next one. I find it, I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know there's one top of the hospital building, but there's also another building that's got it as well. So now I've got to locate it. But oh, I know what I'm looking for when I see it. Certain type of building I've got to find. Let's get to the next location for it. And I think I've just found it. If I'm right, the next one should be located up here. Yep, I thought it would be. Right, once you locate it, guys, all you have to do is steadily land your chopper on top of the building, job done. And you get the next UFO part. There we go. There shouldn't be many more to go now. 20 more parts to go. Excellent. Next one should be located, if I'm right, on top of the hospital building. Now I've on that one. Actually, I was facing it a minute ago, wasn't I? There's also one over here. So when you guys find the helipad, you find the UFO part. Voila. So the next one should be located around here. And trust me, it's very, very easy to find and you can't go wrong. Voila, next one found. Right. I mean, there's probably places that I haven't looked yet for UFO parts, but we will get around to it. I'll guarantee it, guys. Right, next one. Well, so the next spot would be another one sort of not far from where I am now, so what I'll do now next one should be located around this area, so what I'm going to do is going to land in this car back here quickly. One day, oh, I've got the right temperature there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump to this bit here. And then you'll find the next UFO part up here. There you go. Job done. So now I've got the next UFO part. How many is that's 33, it's not bad. Right. Oh. It's basically located in this area here. That's where you find the next UFO part. Right. Now there's another two located in a similar area. Means I've now got to go straight to, and I'll know when I'll see it. Well, maybe it'll be this direction, hopefully. As the old saying goes, God damn it. Get it? God damn. God damn it. Yeah. In other words, damn. Because the next loop is actually located near the dam. And I know where it's located. Oh yeah. And there you go. UFO part retrieved. And there you go. Next UFO part located. So that's one near the dam. Now the other one. Located right over here somewhere. Look for the pipes, and that's where you'll find it. And there's the pipes. Right, so let's take everything else off landing. Get this done please. Fuck. I hate when that happens. To get caught in the rotor blades and the chopper sinks. Never land in the mud, guys. That's the worst mistake. Should have waited till the engine stopped, then got out. But there we are. Alright. Get back to the dam. God damn it. Can't believe that just happened to me. So we don't do that again then. merciful without me. That's the same mistake again, huh? This time wait for the engine to stop blinking. It might be a bit easier now, wouldn't it? This time don't bloody down too close on the mud. That's better. Should be alright now. There we go. Because it's sinking mud, lovely. Lovely. It's sinking mud. Alright, got the next one. Lovely. Right, okay, next one should be located. Gotta find the rocks with the vape pods on. Let's go take a pee, guys, and I should be back for another broadcast. Or if not, I'll do some more tomorrow, and I hope you guys will get the next ones in the morning. But I should be back tomorrow, guys, and I hope you guys locate the next UFO parts, part 2. Speak to you guys in the morning.